Please give a huge round of applause. 여러분 큰 박수 보내주실까요? Thank you for watching the video. We have started this opening ceremony of Aspac 2024 with very impressive and impact video clip. Thank you for watching. A very good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Aspac 2024, the opening ceremony. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kim Yeonjin, your MC for this special occasion. It is my great honor and my pleasure to greet you all. And thank you very much for joining us despite your busy schedules. To reach an even wider audience, Aspac 2024 is being live streamed on YouTube. So we appreciate those of you who are watching online. Even if you couldn't be here in person, we encourage you to stay until the end. The theme of Aspac 2024 is Link, Communicate with Empathy. Empathy is more than just understanding. So it is about truly feeling what others feel and putting ourselves in their shoes. So when we reach this level of a connection, true communication begins. Throughout this event, we aim to share diverse perspectives and ideas, exploring how we can enhance our communication through empathy. We hope that Aspac 2024 will inspire you with fresh insights and encourage meaningful connections. Your active participation and positive energy will make this event even more special. So, now, ladies and gentlemen, we officially begin the opening ceremony of Aspac 2024 with a big round of applause. As I mentioned earlier, we have so many honorable guests who joined us despite their busy schedules. So I would like to introduce our honorable guests. When I call each of their names, please welcome them with a big round of applause. First, we have Madam Hyung-Ju Han, President of Gwacheon National Science Museum. Thank you. And then we have Honorable Seok-min Kwon, Chairperson of National Science Museum. Please welcome him. And then I would like to introduce Honorable Jung-gu Lee, President of Gwangju National Science Museum. Thank you for joining us. And then we have Honorable Lan-hee Lee, President, Daegu National Science Museum. We have Honorable Nam Yong-ho, Interim President of Busan National Science Museum. And then we would like to introduce Honorable Ki Seok-kwon, Vice President of Gwacheon National Science Museum. Honorable Ui-cheol Kim, President of National Ocean Science Museum, is here with us. Please welcome him. And then Honorable Min Hwan-seo, President of National Institute of Biological Resources. Honorable Yong-seok Im, President of Korean National Arboretum, is here with us. And then we have Honorable Jung-haeng Park, President of Gyeonggi Institute for Future Science Education. And then we have Honorable Kyung-ju Hwang, President of Incheon Metropolitan City Office of Education Science and Information Institute. Thank you. And then Honorable Man-sun Yu, President of Seoul Science Center. Thank you for coming. And then we have Honorable Jung-rae Ro, President of Seodaemun Museum of Natural History. Thank you. Honorable Han Yong Lee, President of Jeongguk Prehistory Museum. And then we have Honorable Guk-hee Han, President of Useokon Nature History Museum. Thank you. We have Honorable Dong-won Yu, President of Gwangmyeong Edison Museum. Please welcome. And then Honorable, we have Jung Hyun Baek, Secretary General of the Korea Science Center and Museum Association. And then Honorable Tit Meng Lim, President of Science Center Singapore. Please welcome him. And then Honorable Maria Isabel Ong Garcia, President of Aspac. Thank you. We have Honorable Labyongse Rawin, President of National Science Museum, Thailand. Honorable Chieko Asakawa, Chief Executive Director of Miraikan. Please welcome her. And then we have Jiwei William Feng, President of SciTech. Yes, please welcome him. We would like to introduce Honorable Sibani Simhal, CEO of Daroha Charitable Foundation. And then Honorable Tian Wen, Council of Association of Beijing Science and Technology Museum. Please welcome him. Thank you for coming. And then we would like to introduce Honorable Wei Le, Deputy General Director of China Science and Technology Museum. Thank you. And then Honorable Yang Song Lee from Shanghai Science and Technology Museum. Thank you. And then Honorable Azarizma Azani Mohamed, CEO of Petroscience. Thank you. And then Honorable, we would like to introduce Bu Ui Koo, Chief Executive Officer, Tech Dom Penang. Thank you. We would like to introduce Honorable Siu Peng Lee, Director General of National Museum of Natural Science. And then we would like to introduce Honorable Nur Karinina Karim, Head of Syria Energy Lab. Thank you. And then we would like to introduce Honorable Christopher Andrew Nelson, CEO of Association of Science and Technology Centers. Yes, please welcome him. Thank you. And then we would like to introduce Honorable Timothy Scott Leach, President of Museum of Science, Boston. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And then Dr. Linda Silva, Chief Executive Officer of Parrot Museum of Nature and Science. Thank you for coming. And then we would like to introduce Honorable Ashley LaRose, CEO of Science North. Thank you. And then we would like to introduce Honorable Mikko Milikowski, CEO of Eureka, the Finnish Science Center. Thank you for coming. Last but not least, we would like to introduce Honorable Harit Mirametaglu, EXCO member of KUHEM. Thank you very much. We sincerely thank each of our honorary guests for taking time out of their busy schedules for joining us this meaningful event. Now we would like to hear the opening remarks from the President of the Gwacheon National Science Museum, Madam Hyung-Ju Han. I would like to invite her to the stage. Please welcome her with a big round of applause.
안녕하십니까. 국립과천과학관장 한영주입니다. 먼저 대한민국 국립과천과학관에서 2024년 에스펙 연례회의를 개최하게 되어 대단히 기쁘고 영광스럽게 생각합니다. 참석해 주신 팀맥님, 아시아태평양 과학관협회장님과 이사회 임원진을 비롯하여 한국과학관협회 회장이신 국립중앙과학관 권성민 관장님께 진심으로 감사드립니다. 또한 에스펙 회원기관과 국내외 유관기관에서 참석해 주신 모든 분들께도 동일한 감사를 드립니다. 국립과천과학관은 2008년에 개관한 한국의 대표적인 국립과학관 중 하나로서 수도권 지역에 위치하여 다양한 국공사리 과학관들 간의 소통과 네트워킹의 거점 역할을 하고 있습니다. 국립과천과학관은 한국 과학문명사, 자연사, 기초과학, 첨단과학기술 등의 과거, 현재, 미래를 설명하는 상설 전시관, 천문우주 분야를 이해할 수 있는 천체 투영관과 천문대, 곤충관과 생태공원 등을 운영하는 종합과학관으로서 다양한 온오프라인 교육과 문화행사를 통해 과학문화 대중화를 위해 노력하고 있습니다. 에스펙 2024의 주제는 연결, 링크, 공감으로 소통하라입니다. 다양한 과학 이슈에 대한 이해를 높이기 위해 개인, 공동체, 세계가 상호 연결되는 소통을 전제로 하되 다양한 이해관계가 얽혀있는 인류의 삶이 지속 가능하도록 공감으로 조정해가는 과학관의 역할을 강조하고 있습니다. 연결은 과학기술을 통해 세계를 이해하고 인류가 함께 나아가기 위해 필수적인 중요한 가치입니다. 연결, 즉 링크는 과학기술 문해력, 리터러시, 다양한 가치에 대한 포용, 인클루전, 개인 공동체 세계 간 네트워킹, 과학 한류, K-사이언스 컬처를 의미하기도 합니다. 3일간의 학술대회 동안 14개의 세션과 포스터 발표, 워크숍과 과학 마켓에서 연결, 링크의 가치를 서로 공감하고 소통하셨으면 합니다. 이 과정을 통해 각자의 경험과 아이디어가 연결되어 인류가 직면한 문제를 혁신적으로 해결해 나가는데 과학관이 중요한 역할을 해 나가기를 기대합니다. 한국과학관협회 소속 과학관들은 5대 국립과학관들이 거점이 되어 네트워킹을 하고 있습니다. 과학 박람회에서는 한국의 모든 과학관들에 대한 정보를 소개하고 있으니 지도 한 장 들고 K과학관 방문 챌린지를 시작해 보셔도 좋을 것 같습니다. 이번 연례회의의 기조 강연은 학생들의 교육 참여와 학습 효과의 극대화를 위해 노력하고 있는 발명가이자 사업가인 판카즈 아가르왈 대표와 예술과 과학기술의 융합을 통해 과학 한류를 이끄는 데 큰 역할을 하고 있는 이대영 예술감독이 특별히 맡아주셨습니다. 이 자리를 빌어 감사의 인사를 드립니다. 에스펙 2024를 개최하면서 무엇보다 의미 있는 사업 성과 중 하나는 13에서 15세 청소년들이 직접 과학 전시품을 기획하고 다른 나라 친구들과 경쟁하며 배우는 국제청소년 온라인 대회 유스 사이팝 챌린지를 진행한 것입니다. 준비 기간이 짧아 참가자들이 많지는 않았지만 과학관의 주요 고객들이 과학관 이슈를 다루는 행사에 참여했다는 데 의미가 있다고 생각합니다. 과천과학관에서는 이 프로그램을 이후에도 운영하여 과학관에 대한 미래 세대의 공감을 이끌어내고자 합니다. 다시 한번 에스펙 2024에 참여하신 모든 분들을 환영하며 길지 않은 기간이지만 잊지 못할 추억을 많이 만드셨으면 합니다. 이번 행사를 준비하느라 애써주신 에스펙 집행이사이자 친애하는 이제 새로운 회장이 되셨죠. 제 친구 마리벨과 과천과학관의 전담팀을 비롯한 모든 직원들께 감사를 드립니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much for your wonderful opening remark and warm welcome. Why don't you give a big round of applause one more time? She explained the meaning of the Aspac 2024 and she welcomed all of you, and she also hoped that you have a fruitful result through this wonderful event. And then we would like to hear from the Minister of Science and ICT, Mr. Yu Sang-im. Although the minister was unable to attend in person due to the scheduling conflict, but he has kindly prepared a video message for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the screen.
안녕하십니까. 과학기술정보통신부 장관 유상임입니다. 먼저 2024년 아시아 태평양 과학관협회 연례회의 개최를 진심으로 축하드립니다. 또한 회의 참석을 위해 먼 길을 찾아주신 틴맥님, 아스펙 회장님과 국내외 귀빈 여러분들께 환영의 인사를 전합니다. 그리고 이 뜻깊은 회의가 우리나라를 대표하는 과학관 중 하나인 국립과천과학관에서 개최될 수 있도록 도와주신 아스팍 이사회와 국립과천과학관 관계자분들께 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 최근 우리의 삶 주변에서는 기후변화, 인공지능과 같이 과학기술 이슈에 기반한 사회 변화가 가속화되고 있습니다. 이에 따라 급변하는 사회에 적응하기 위해서는 전문가들뿐만 아니라 일반 대중도 과학기술을 잘 이해해야 할 필요성이 높아졌습니다. 이러한 상황에서 과학관은 어렵게만 느껴질 수 있는 과학기술을 쉽게 다가갈 수 있도록 한다는 점에서 매우 중요한 역할을 수행하고 있습니다. 또한 과학관은 미래를 이끌어갈 유능한 인재들이 과학기술에 관심을 가지고 인류의 발전과 후생증진에 기여하는 훌륭한 과학기술인으로 성장하는 계기를 마련한다는 점에도 주목할 필요가 있습니다. 이제 과학관은 더 이상 과학 지식을 단순히 전달하는 역할에만 그치지 않고 체험형 과학 전시, 창의적 과학 교육 등을 통해 과학 기술의 가능성에 대한 호기심과 흥미를 불러일으키는 문화 공간으로 탈바꿈하고 있습니다. 대한민국 과학기술정보통신부는 이러한 과학관의 중요성을 인식하고 국립과천과학관을 비롯한 전국의 158개 과학관을 누구나 가보고 싶은 상상력과 창의성이 살아 숨쉬는 과학 문화 공간으로 자리 잡을 수 있도록 지원하고 있습니다. 오늘부터 앞으로 나흘간 아스펙 2024가 본격적으로 시작됩니다. 이번 아스팍 2024에서는 아시아 태평양 지역을 포함한 22개국에서 400여 명의 과학관과 과학문화 전문가들이 한자리에 모이게 됩니다. 회의 주제가 연결, 링크인 만큼 참여하신 여러분들이 적극적으로 교류하고 과학 소통에 대한 의견을 나눌 수 있는 다양한 프로그램들이 마련되어 있습니다. 이번 회의가 국내외 전문가분들이 과학관에 대해 고민했던 점들을 논의하고 그동안의 경험과 노하우를 공유함으로써 전 세계의 과학관이 한층 더 도약하는 밑거름이 되기를 바랍니다. 다시 한번 2024년 아시아 태평양 과학관협회 연례회의 개최를 축하드리며 참석하신 여러분 모두의 건강과 행운을 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, Minister of Science and ICT, Mr. Sang-im-yu, for your wonderful remark through the video message. He congratulated the beginning of Aspac 2024. Thank you. Next, we would like to hear a congratulatory remarks from the president of the Korea Science Center and Museum Association and chairperson of the National Science Museum of Korea, Honorable Kwon Seok-min, to the stage. I would like to invite him to the stage. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
예, 안녕하십니까. 존경하는 틱명님, 에스펙 협회장님, 그리고 아시아 태평양 과학관협회 연례회의에 참석하신 여러 과학관장님들과 관계자 여러분, 이렇게 뜻깊은 자리에서 함께 만날 수 있어서 매우 기쁘고 반갑습니다. 특히 140여 개의 한국 과학관협회 회원기관과 국립중앙과학관을 대표하여 축하를 드리게 되어 더욱 영광스럽게 생각합니다. 이번 에스펙 연례회의의 주제는 과학관이 추구해야 할 미래 비전과 깊이 맞닿아 있을 뿐만 아니라 우리가 직면하고 있는 다양한 시대적 과제를 해결하기 위한 키워드로서 매우 시적절하다고 생각합니다. 과학관은 과학기술 발전이 우리의 삶을 어떻게 변화시켜 왔는지를 전시와 교육을 통해 직접 체험할 수 있는 공간으로 발전하여 왔습니다. 아울러 과학기술 발전을 위한 인프라로 기능하기 위하여 다양한 체험 성과물과 자료들을 아카이브로 구축하기 위한 광범위한 연구 활동도 수행하고 있습니다. 이제 과학관은 단순히 과학기술에 관한 다양한 체험을 할 수 있는 전시, 교육, 연구 공간을 넘어서 일상생활과 과학기술을 연결하는 핵심 고리로서 모든 사람들이 과학기술을 매개로 소통하는 공동체를 지향해야 한다고 생각합니다. 인공지능, 바이오, 양자 등 첨단 과학기술을 많은 사람들이 좀 더 쉽게 이해할 수 있는 기능도 강화해야 합니다. 이를 통해 과학관은 우리 삶의 질을 향상시키기 위한 실질적인 역할을 수행하는 플랫폼이 될 것이라고 생각합니다. 이러한 우리의 비전을 구현하기 위해서는 과학관들 간의 긴밀한 연결과 협력이 필수적이라 할 수 있겠습니다. 지금까지 에스펙은 고유한 특성과 강점을 지닌 과학관들이 각자의 경험과 지식을 공유함으로써 더 큰 시너지 효과를 창출하는 중요한 역할을 훌륭히 수행하여 왔습니다. 앞으로도 인류의 지속 가능성을 위협하는 복잡하고 어려운 문제들을 해결하는 데 기여하기 위해서 과학기술을 활용한 새로운 아이디어와 활동들을 교류하는 과학관이 될 수 있도록 에스펙의 역할은 더 강화되어야만 합니다. 우리가 함께하고 있는 2024 연례회의가 이러한 목적을 수행하기 위해 연결을 강화하고 소통을 촉진하는 중요한 전환점이 되기를 기대합니다. 저는 한국과학관협회장으로서 에스펙을 중심으로 한 과학관들의 협력과 교류가 촉진될 수 있도록 관심을 갖고 지원하도록 하겠습니다. 아울러 국립중앙과학관을 포함한 아시아 태평양 지역의 과학관들이 더욱 긴밀히 연결되고 협력할 수 있는 그런 기회가 많아지기를 희망합니다. 끝으로 뜻깊은 자리를 마련해 주신 틱명님 회장님과 준비하시느라 수고한 관계자 여러분께 다시 한번 깊은 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 여러분들의 헌신과 노력 덕분에 이번 연례회의가 성공적으로 개최될 것으로 확신합니다. 감사합니다. 땡큐.
Thank you very much for your congratulatory remark, President Seok-min Kwon, National Science Museum of Korea. He expressed his gratitude to everyone, and he also expressed the meaning of this event. Thank you very much. And then we would like to hear a welcome remarks from Aspac President Tae Meng Lim. We would like to invite him to the stage.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. This is not my iPad. I'm a very traditional guy. I scribble my speech onto proper paper using pen. Right, good morning to everyone, and I thought I should acknowledge the Honorable Minister of Science and ICT, Mr. Sang Kim Yu, who gave us his welcome remark as a minister. It's such an honor to have him. Though he's not here in person, I was told that there's some kind of sessions going on. But I think on behalf of Aspac, we express our sincere gratitude for the strong support of the minister. And Honorable Mr. Sukmin Kwon, the President of Korean Science Museum Association and Center, as well as the Chairman of National Science Museum Korea. Thank you for your welcome remark. And I also want to bid a very warm greeting and appreciation to President of Kwajong National Science Museum, Ms. Yoonju Han. Thank you for your hospitality, and thank you for your wonderful team for organizing this Aspac conference in Korea. Dear friends and colleagues of Aspac, thank you for your presence and your participation in this conference. And it's always wonderful to see our Aspac members coming from afar, meeting in person, and to strengthen our old friendship, at the same time make new ones. So it is really a wonderful time, and we should treasure our few days here. And Aspac is known to be like a big family. We are quite intimate in the sense that we are not such a big network. We get to understand each other, and interestingly, coming from a very diverse background, different language we speak, our cultural practices, our traditions, and even in the way we eat and talk and express ourselves are not the same. And yet in the diversity, we are united. And as Aspac, we value this. We are united because we mutually respect one another. And importantly, we all share the same passion and conviction that we believe in raising science literacy, and we believe in promoting the learning and application of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, plus the many different facets of how STEM interface with arts, with social sciences, with philosophy, with ethics, with values. And all these are important for us because we don't just look at STEM alone. STEM cannot stand alone. STEM interfaces with so many ways of our civilization. And you heard from Mr. Kwon as well as the minister how science and technology has transformed our life. And therefore, we must also be aware and therefore have empathy of how STEM affects beyond STEM. And I think that is the reason why we advocate STEM+. The power of STEM plus empathy will be very important for us to carry with us as we move on as professional people in the science centers and museums. During the pandemic time, all of us heard about how the pandemic has accelerated the way we need to use digital technology. We transformed the way we communicate science, and we held many, many conferences online during that period when we couldn't meet in person. And I remember during one of those meetings online, I was asked to talk about how I envision science centers and museums transforming. And by the way, earlier, Mr. Kwon as well as the minister did talk about science centers are transforming. And I then used the metaphor, a character in the Chinese classic Journey to the West. If you know of this classic story of how three very interesting, almost superhero accompanying the monk journey to the West to collect the scripture. And I gave my talk focusing on that monkey king, Sun Wukong. because Sun Wukong is really a transformer. And Sun Wukong can transform by enlarging himself, very flexible, can even shrink himself to become very, very small. And he can transform into all forms to adapt to the environment. And importantly, he has the power of eyes to see through the truth. Where the demons disguise themselves as human form, he could see through them and reveal the truth. And he really removed the fakeness of all this, trying to trick the monk. And importantly, he also has the power to ride on the cloud. And all of us know cloud help us in terms of our IT. And this Wukong, being a legendary character, in recent time has again hit the news. If you are a computer game player, you must have heard of the black myth Wukong. And this Wukong is again a new twist to how this legendary character in the classic Journey to the West is now a common household name to all the gamers. When this role-playing game was launched, in 3 days, 10 million units were sold. It is touted as one of the best sellers in terms of role-playing games. And role-playing is actually what we do. As we do transformation in our science center, if we were to use Wukong's power to transform, to adapt to various dangerous situations or challenging times, how he overcome many things to fulfill his mission of protecting the monk all the way to get the scripture. And A Journey to the West is storytelling, and the role-playing game is about role-playing. And with the world changing so rapidly, we have a role to play. We have to be the voice to educate people and to encourage people to how to use the power of STEM, plus many other things, to tackle climate changes, global warming. In our aging society, how can we build empathy for the aged? And more than once, we heard our previous speakers talk about how the artificial intelligence is hitting us and transforming the way we learn and the way we look at the world. And all these changes require us to play our role because AI can create a lot of fake things. And pseudoscience and misinformation can prevail because of technology. And that's where I thought Wukong, with his eyes to see through the truth, is a powerful metaphor for us. May our science center have that power to really look at a situation and let people know not to be misled by the untruth. And the power of STEM with accountability and integrity, plus the power of STEM encompassing empathy for our communication, will be how, as our north guiding light compass to head us towards the future of our science center. And science center should be like a mirror of change. We reflect the changes. Sometimes the science center can reflect what might be coming to hit our way of life in terms of technology innovation. And this change in preparation for new challenges coming our way, hopefully through our power of communication with empathy, we could encourage people to master the power of STEM with really a passion for positive change. While the world is changing, we have a role to help people to make them be positive change maker, to counter all the bad consequences of the many changes coming our way. And through our effort working with community beyond just the STEM professionals, social scientists, philosophers, people working in very, very different dimensions from we are used to, an important part for us to come together with empathy, using our Aspac conference theme, that we are linked with understanding, empathy, and with intention to be positive change maker, to make the world a better place, and to create more happiness in our world. In this fast-changing world, it seems like change is the only constant. And in Aspac, we are also changing. This will be my last presidential speech in all Aspac conference. Just yesterday at the EXCO meeting as well as the CEO forum, we have announced the transition, the change of leadership. So later, that madam coming up is the Madam President of your Aspac, Maribel. She has agreed to take on the role to succeed me. So I'm very happy that my baton is passed on to a very able woman to lead Aspac into the next height of our work. And since she's the executive director of Aspac, when she moves to the president role, we need to move someone, we need to change her role. And I'm very happy that my colleague, Dr. Lee Song-chun, will take on the role of executive director to succeed Maribel. And the EXCO members are with old and new. The EXCO members, I'm very grateful to all of you for your constant support and help. Bobby Serini from Australia, Questacon, Zhao Yang from China Science and Technology Museum, Greg Bloxham from SciTech, Perth. And we have a new vice president because of Aspac growing bigger, and that is Ganika Chen from the National Science Museum of Thailand. And yesterday we welcomed our very first EXCO member. We call him General, okay, Halit Miran Metoglu, and he's from Turkey. So our EXCO members cover from very down south to very far west to north, and I think all of us are very grateful that we have a very diverse representation of the EXCO. May I request them to just stand up and receive an applause? So Maribel, our new president, Song-chun, our new ED, Craig, Ganiga, Khalid, Zhao Yang. Oh, Bobby is right at the back. Okay, right. Now, please sit down, thank you. And the change in leadership is a necessity because it's not good for someone to stay in power for too long. By the way, I'm not a powerful person. I'm just your servant. Okay. With all the changes, something will never change. That is the core value of Aspac. I think Aspac will remain as a family, and there's no change in the way how Aspac members always mutually respect one another. We are very inclusive, and we are very understanding. And with today's team, I hope you will be convinced that Aspac members are full of empathy. And another thing that will never change is the friendship, the bond we have as members in Aspac family. So in closing, I want to thank President Han, and I also want to especially mention Dr. Bei Buyong. I mean, she's been working very, very hard. I was told that she has slimmed down, I don't know how many sizes working for this. So if you do see Dr. Bei and also Dr. Sun as well, please give them a big hug. And when you hug Buyong, you'll find that it's a bit tighter to hug because she has certainly shrunk in size. And I really want to thank them. I also want to thank President Han for a very warm welcome yesterday to all our CEO. I think that's a great start. The hospitality of Korea has manifested itself vividly to us. So may Aspac stay united and be linked by empathy. And I wish everyone a very successful and fruitful Aspac 2024 conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President Tin Meng Lim, Aspac. Yes, he delivered his gratitude to everyone, and he welcomed all of us who joined us despite your busy schedules. Thank you very much. Well, as you know, our theme is link, communicate with empathy. So I hope that all of you can communicate each other and understanding through this conference. Thank you very much. And then now we would like to invite Maria Isabel Garcia, Aspac Executive Director. She will deliver the introduction of Aspac. So please put your hands together in welcoming her.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I was waiting for it. So everyone was congratulating me yesterday about being now the president of Aspac. And I was very quick to thank people who congratulated me. It wasn't because I'm not gracious, but it's because, like what TM said, we are a family. We have been very collegial in the way we work, that all throughout the more than 13 or 14 years that I've known TM, I have referred to him as my big brother, and I'm the little sister, and Song Chun is my little brother. So we always worked together that way, and we never were stuck on who's president or who's director. We always worked that way. So the president thing did not really stick with me when people were congratulating me yesterday. So, annyeonghaseyo, dear Aspac family, friends, and to my dear colleagues in the EXCO. A very, very big congratulations and a deep thank you to the Gwachon National Science Museum for hosting the Aspac conference, which now happens every 2 years, which means the next one will be in 2026. We would like to thank President Han, my dear friend now, who has so graciously rallied the team of GNSM to roll out for us this Aspac conference with a very compelling theme, which is empathy, a virtue that is so free inside each of us, all of us human beings, to give, but seems to be in a very short supply now in the world. So please help me give another round of applause to President Han and the GNSM team for thinking of empathy. Aspac has members from 20 countries and administrative regions in Asia and the Pacific, Europe, Middle East, and North America. It currently has over 50 members. We are extremely diverse in terms of language and culture, so it is not easy at all to coordinate a big conference like this one. A special thank you goes to my dear friend, Director Buyong, whom I've been coordinating with day after day after day for a whole year, at least, to make this happen. She worked extremely hard to help us make this happen. Let us give her a round of applause, please. All conferences feel very formal, but I hope we all remind ourselves all the time while we're here that we are in the enterprise of engaging humans, human beings. We are all human beings. That includes one another. In our website, we define ourselves, meaning in the website of Aspac, we define ourselves as engaging in collaborative professional development through conferences, master classes, and the like. We recruit various methods of science and tech engagement, including, but not limited to, underscoring, not limited to, the usual things that we're used to, including exhibitions, outreach, shows. We reach a wide range of audiences that cover the spectrum in terms of admissions. And we serve as a unique creative public platform for science and technology. Most of all, though, the reason behind Aspac is this group of science engagement institutions located in the Asia-Pacific region and who have interests in the region. who are at the bullseye of the consequences of biodiversity loss and the climate crisis, we are in the service of science engagements for sustainability for people and planet. We are here in the service of life. There is no point in science engagement if not to serve life, all of life. But after all the formalities of the opening, when we really get down to what we want to focus in this conference, which is empathy, what you will hear in the sessions may strike you in a way different from other themes of other conferences. When you will be asked to connect to other ways of working, living, playing, or even dreaming. It may now mean, maybe during the conference or after, that we revise our own established roles of being the main source of wisdom or for genuine and creative science engagement. So I would like to break open the figurative doors of this conference centered around the theme of empathy with a compelling invitation for you to consider three questions. Number one, who is the missing designer in your exhibits and programs? Number two, when you engage someone in the story of science, do you start from your own comfort zone or expertise, or where the other comes from? The third, whose dreams of possible futures should be on exhibit for millions of people who go to our centers and museums? Who belongs to those dreams? If we listen and engage with empathy, maybe we will be able to transform stories of science to create genuine impact for the people we serve and the lives of our own team members. Most of all, we will always acknowledge that we are always in exchange with our audiences and that learning is two-way, always two-way. Like a Korean play thing called, I'm going to pronounce this property, Nul Tui Gui. For English speakers, it's a seesaw. And there's a very cute image I couldn't show you. The Nul Tui Gui, or seesaw, I became so fascinated with it when I watch K-dramas, especially during the Joseon period when they have it in imperial courtyards. Those seesaws in that period then, it's where women of the courtyard would step on to catapult each other. So can you imagine a seesaw, and there's one woman here and another woman here. You heard me, right? And then one woman would step on the other and catapult the other one so that she could see far beyond the fences of the imperial palace. I thought that was really beautiful. So they would step on the sides of the seesaw to catapult each other to see farther than what they could see within the confines of the royal palace. I think that is how we and the people we engage are juxtaposed. We lift each other so we could see farther and hopefully better. And every time we lift each other up, it takes presence, energy, and calibration in this empathetic, active exchange. Both our worlds get bigger and kinder as we realize that we all need to remake the world together. So it is only every 2 years that we hold an Aspac conference, a family reunion, seeing old family members and getting to know new ones. So every time you empathize with a colleague here, so different from you. Think of that kind of null T qui. Think of the seesaw. Now let us start the conference and see what lies beyond the horizons you had before you landed at the Seoul airport. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your energetic presentation and speech. Why don't you give a big round of applause one more time? Thank you for your support and dedication. Well, Aspac 2024 will feature a diverse array of programs. You can check the leaflet. And we have so many programs, so I hope you join us and please enjoy it together. With keynote speeches, special sessions, science show, and more, so we aim to provide valuable insights into the significance of empathy and effective communication. I hope you join us. So we're now going to a very meaningful part of our event. I believe you remember as the President Hyung-Joo Han mentioned earlier, this program, we're about to meet the young minds who will shape the future of science, our future leaders. The National Gwacheon Science Museum has organized a special event in conjunction with Aspac 2024. This event is called, can you see the screen? Yes, Youth Science Pop Challenge. So member institutions of Aspac took the lead in selecting young science enthusiasts and organized a competition where they developed educational tools to help children understand the principles of science under the theme of force and motion. I've heard that the excitement and competition were intense. So after serious presentations and top competition, 3 teams were selected by a very narrow margin. So today we have the pleasure of meeting these outstanding teams. So where are you? Yeah, over there. Please wave your hands. Yeah, congratulations. Please give them a big hand. So we are going to have a award ceremony. Before we start, I would like to invite President Hyung-Joo Han, the Gwacheon National Science Museum. She will deliver the plaque. So please welcome her with a big round of applause. 네, 시상해 주실 관장님 무대로 모셨습니다. So let's meet the third place. The third place goes to the team from Pakistan, TDF Magnificent Science Center. Congratulations, please come up on the stage. The TDF Magnificent Science Center team, consisting of Iman Amin Pracha and Mariam Faisal, created an impressive project titled Magnetically Levitating Vertical Windmill that truly stood out for its alignment with the theme of force and motion. Yes, would you please deliver the award? Please deliver it. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate them with a big round of applause. Congratulations. We would like to have a brief photo session. So please look at the camera and don't forget to smile in front of you. Congratulations. You may return to your seat. And then now we are going to meet the second place. The second place goes to, congratulations, the Science Center Singapore team. Congratulations. The team consisting of Tan Huiyan and Yu Lushan created an outstanding project titled Really Cool Magnetic Train Race that delivered impressive results aligned with the theme of force and motion. So please deliver the award. Congratulations. She present award to the second place, the Team Science Center Singapore. Congratulations. We would like to have a brief photo session. 네, 기념 촬영을 위해서 정면 카메라를 봐주실까요? Smile, please. Congratulations. Now, it's time to meet the first winner. The first place goes to Yes. Congratulations. The team from Thailand, the Principal Pioneers. Congratulations. Please come up on the stage. The Principal Pioneer teams made up of Frau Rangsang and Nantaya Singsombut created a project titled Understanding the Phenomenon of Tides that achieved the most impressive results, perfectly capturing the theme of force and motion. Please present the award. Please give a big round of applause. Congratulations. Principled Pioneers, congratulations. Congratulations, you may return to your seat. And thank you very much for your dedication, President Hyung-Ju Han. You may return to your seat. 네, 자리로 모시겠습니다. So with that, we conclude the Side Pop Challenge Award ceremony. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special performance lined up, Aspac 2024, to celebrate the performance. The performance will feature 화관무, a performance designed to welcome and bless participants who have traveled from around the world to join us this Aspac 2024. This performance beautifully reinterprets the elegance of Korea, blending traditional Korean courtly attire with modern technology. The performance is presented by show design group 생동감, founded in 2002 to create innovative culture and artistic works across various genres of performing arts. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the stage. Very wonderful and very impressive, right? Why don't you give a one more big hand to the performance team? Thank you. The performance was presented by show design groups 행동감. Yeah, thank you very much. The enjoyable show. That was very wonderful. Now it's time for have a commemorative photo time. So we would like to invite our honorable guests. So we would like to, our honorable guest will now be escorted to the stage for the photo session. Would you please come up on the stage? 자, 그럼 지금부터 기념 촬영을 하겠습니다. 함께 해주실 우리 VIP 분들께서는 무대 쪽으로 자리해 주실까요?